Good morning, going into the afternoon. This is Kevin Kinkle with the Kevin Kinkle podcast. Last night, I hit y'all up with the picks and what happened last week in the NFL football. Today, I'm about to drop down the on the come up segment. High school athletes, college athletes in the New Jersey area. I just want y'all to understand what's going on. It's a very, very, very busy part of the year. Football is ending in high school and D1 and D2 college. Basketball is beginning in college, soon to be high school. NBA is going on, NFL is going on. So it's super duper busy over here with the Kevin Kinkle podcast. But man, it's just a blessing to be busy. And it's a blessing to be able to share with y'all what's going on in the NFL, the NBA. And then with the kids, man, it's all about the kids, man. And these kids are doing great things, man. They're part of the reason I do this is not just because of what they do on the field or on the court, but I'm a real big advocate of what they're doing in the classroom. And I'm noticing these kids is really like with how technology is moving and the way that they're able to expound on their brand. These kids is out here getting to the bag in high school and in college off of their name, off of their hard work, off of their dedication, off of what they're doing in the classroom, out the classroom, and who they are just as people. So when you get these NIL endorsement deals, it's not necessarily just off of what's going on in the class or what's going on in the field, but who is this person? What is their character like? And all of these people exemplify good character. They're good people that kids can look up to. And I want you college athletes and high school athletes to know that you'll be very surprised at the younger generation and who they are looking up to and who they are watching and who they want to mimic and quote unquote be like. So like Charles Barkley said back in the day, no, you're not a role model, but there are people watching, looking up to you. And I just want you to keep that in your mind. Big shout out to all the parents. I don't think people realize what the parents go through. I know this when I was a kid. My father and my mother shuffled me and my brother to basketball practice, football practice, baseball practice, wrestling practice. My father was the coach of a lot of teams that me and my brother were on. So it's a blessing. I want to shout out all the parents that are really involved in their child's life with the sports aspect. Because you guys put in a lot of work and the kids, your scholar athlete wouldn't be where they are without you. With that being said, let's go to my first man on the list. Like I said, college basketball is starting. First person on this list is my man Rasheer Fleming. He played at Camden High last year. He is now a freshman at St. Joe's. They played the number 3 team in the NCAA basketball nation, Houston. They lost. It was a tough game, but as a freshman, his first collegiate game, he had 9 points, 7 rebounds. He probably would have had more, but he got hurt midway through the second half. So Rasheer, keep up the good work in the classroom, out the classroom. It was good to see you on TV. Me and my parents were watching the game. We seen the highlights. It's just good to see one of the kids that you watch and follow on TV doing their thing. So keep up the good work, man. Very proud of you. Keep doing your thing, Rasheer. Now we're going from the Philly area till the Central Jersey area. St. Aquinas lost the Holy Spirit in the playoffs. They had one hell of a run. Tariq Holman, Brandon Thomas, the father of Elijah Thomas, they won 9 in a row. What a good season they had. They're definitely, if I had the awards going, they would definitely be a nominee for the team of the year. Awesome game, awesome season. I'm excited to see where the seniors are going to be going. The players that are still there, be encouraged and continue to walk your walks. I just received word that Elijah Thomas, he's a sophomore, has an NIL deal. So you can follow him at NILVIPER. That's at on Instagram, NILVIPER. Elijah's Instagram is ELIJAH. You can be reached at there. And just what I told you before, man, these kids are making a brand for themselves. They're getting to their own bag. It's a blessing what they have done with these rules to allow these kids to do that. And just to see them coming into their own is a blessing, man. So St. Thomas Aquinas, good job. Tariq Coleman, good job. Brandon Thomas, good job. Elijah Thomas, good job. Check out Elijah on his gram at ELIJAH number 17. And then check out his merch. NILVIPER on the gram. And let me go back to Rasheer Fleming from St. Joe's out of Philly. His Instagram is RASHEERFLEMING. I'm glad that these kids are doing their thing, man. It's amazing. Next, we're going to go to South Jersey. Lenape High, Zaire Fleming. He had 2 touchdowns in a loss, 28-14 to Edison. I knew this was going to be a tough game for Lenape. Edison knocked off North Brunswick, who's usually very deep in the playoffs in the high school playoffs. So Edison knocked them off. Then Edison knocked off Lenape. Zaire, top-notch Zai on his Instagram, TOPNOTCH_ZY. He had 180 rushes this season for 1,186 yards and 14 touchdowns. That boy put in that work. He would definitely be up for a nominee as one of the players of the year. He was doing his thing. I am really looking forward to seeing where he's going to go to continue his football career. But his high school career is over. He's a senior. He put up wonderful numbers. Without him, that team wouldn't have been able. Lenape wouldn't have been able to got as far as they did. Keep doing your thing, young man. It was exciting to watch you all year. Stay on the grind. Next, we're going back up to Central Jersey to my homegirl Layla Kendall, St. Elizabeth College. She is on the second team of the Colonial States Athletic Conference. She had 30 points, 13 goals, 67 shots, 42 shots on goal, a single game record, 8 shots on goal. She had an awesome soccer season, and she's just jumping right from the soccer season into the basketball season. Another nominee for one of the players of the year, but all those stats that she has, she is a sophomore at St. Elizabeth. She has another year after this for 2 more years of soccer. But before we get to that, she has a whole year of basketball ahead of her. Continue to do your thing, girl. We're watching you. Her Instagram is _LAILAK . That's Layla Kendall, St. Elizabeth College. She is doing her thing. Ladies, men, this is somebody else you could look up to. She's also on the dean's list. Her grades is off the hook. Continue the good work, and it don't stop. You know what I mean? Straight from soccer to basketball. Put the soccer uniform off, put the basketball uniform on, and let's go, Layla. All right, do your numbers, girl. Now we're taking it back down to South Jersey. Terrence Mayo, first team all conference for Haddon Heights. His boy is 6'2", 330, 6'5". He's getting college looks. He's a junior. He plays at the same. He plays at Hassan Reddick's alma mater, who plays in the league. So Terrence, keep doing your thing. It's been a blessing following you. He's another guy who plays on both sides of the ball. Offensive and defensive. He will get you his pancakes just like Omar Rackley Jr. He will open up the holes for you so the offensive runner can get through, and then he's playing on defense. He will get you the tackles. Big shout out to, while we're talking in South Jersey, Camden High won the Group 3 sectional finals. They've been doing their thing. And now, since we're in Camden, we might as well move to the Philly area. A big shout out to Zanaya Jones for the female basketball team on Villanova. They beat Princeton 69-59. She's a sophomore from Jersey City, New Jersey. She went to Hudson Catholic. She had 4 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists, playing 17 minutes versus Princeton. She's doing her thing at Villanova, so that's big. D1 on a scholarship, doing her thing. So we're going to be watching Zanaya the whole season. Keep doing your thing, girl. I got my eye on you. Keep representing. She's another one who is nice on the court, and her grades is kind of crazy. Next, we're going to move over to Julian Young, Colby College, Maine. He's doing his thing. Season ended. They had a tough 21-14 loss to Bowdoin College. Julian added 7 tackles to his total. On the season, he had 92 tackles. I understand that he's in the running for the tackles, the most tackles of the year in his conference. He has also been nominated for the Northeast Sports Conference on one of the teams for the team of the conference in the Northeast Sports Athletic Conference. Ugh. Said that all out, little tongue twister. But yeah, that's my man Julian Young. He also has his own merch, and he has also been picked up by Eat Clean Bro. So we know your athletes, it's not important just to work out. It's not important just to get your cardio on, but you want to eat clean too. So everything could be working together. So you could be the best version of you. So you could bring your best version of you to put so you could put a product on the field, and the product is you. You're your instrument. You want to eat clean. You want to work out. You want to do your cardio. So Julian has signed NIL with Eat Clean Bro, and he has his own merch. Follow him on Instagram, JulianYoung_. That's Julian Young. He has his own merch. He signed to Eat Clean Bro. And I'm telling you, man, it's a blessing that these kids can get to do their own thing and prosper financially because of what they've been doing and because of their the sports and the people watching out for them. Last but not least, we got Caden Rex from Passaic County Tech. They won the regional championship for the states. They had a hard-fought game. They beat Union Tech. They have a whole bunch of talent on their team. A lot of their team plays on both sides of the ball, so they're coming in there with the stamina to be able to do that, and it's just off the hook. Their rushing is done with a brother duo of Trayshawn Dye, who plays running back and linebacker, and Trayvon Dye, who's also a running back and a linebacker. Trayshawn had 883 yards rushing, 8 touchdowns, and then on the defensive side, he added 144 tackles. Trayvon Dye, who's a running back and a linebacker, added 250 yards rushing, 7 touchdowns with 43 tackles. And then Kashmir Jones, who's doing it on both sides of the field, added 358 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 81 tackles on the defensive side of things. Caden Rex added 53 tackles, 7.5 of those tackles was for a loss, and 6 sacks, and he also had 2 touchdowns on the year. So a lot of these guys play on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball. Not to mention Jordan Alston had 82 total tackles on the year, and they are playing in the semifinal of the group tourney at 2:30 versus West Orange. Now, Caden Rex, good job. Passaic County Tech, awesome job. Way to get there. Way to get that shit, man. And I hope to see y'all prosper as y'all get to the real deep into the playoffs. So before we discontinue this, I want to read something that Brandon Thomas put that he wanted to say about his St. Equinans team, and he just want to give some people some insight as what they want to do if they're looking to send their children somewhere for athletics. So this is Brandon Thomas, Elijah Thomas' father, from the St. Equinus Falcons. Parents, if you're looking for a home for your student athlete, feel free to message me so I can lead you in the right direction. Wins and losses are a part of the game. However, this program is building winners on and off the field daily. My personal testimony is seeing my son, who lacked confidence, discipline, and was performing in the classroom below average. Now Elijah is an AB student, starting and competing on the varsity level and making friendships with some of the best families this area has to offer. Union, Middlesex, Essex, and Somerset counties need to tap in ASAP. No need to send your son or daughter an hour away from high school to be noticed. We have the formula right here in Edison. And that's an awesome quote by Brandon Thomas. They were just talking about the need or necessity it is for the kids to stay close to home and how all the things that they need are right here at St. Equinus. Like I said, I've been following them all year. Wonderful people, wonderful coach. Just wonderful everything. I want to encourage the players, the students, the parents, the brothers, sisters, everybody connected to this student athlete to keep on doing your thing, keep on uplifting them, keep on doing the good work. I love y'all all. It's a Sunday. I will be editing this, and then it's a football Sunday where I'll be watching and enjoying the rest of my weekend. Y'all have a wonderful day. It's 11:20 on Sunday. This is the Kevin Kinkle podcast on the Come Up segment. I'll holler at you on the next. Peace.